Hello, Nanny Carrot here with a chicken lockdown special, or Flockdown as it's called, because we have to keep our flocks, no matter what size, locked away. And as you can see, or undercover rather than locked away, everything has to be out of the reach of any other wild birds. And as you can see, Lola doesn't like that very much. She's pacing up and down, she's knocked the water over, and their water and their feed and everything has to be undercover so that no wild birds can drop anything in it. And then week 2, they're all doing it. So the other 2 were okay with just looking around their new surroundings and getting used to things, and then of course it wasn't okay because they wanted to be out. They're so used to being out running around, and they can see everything going on. They can see my neighbour coming and going. She used to feed them sunflower seeds, so it's all quite traumatic for them. So the solution is I have to get them things to keep them occupied and keep me happier, because I find it all very distressing, but I do understand that it is for their own good and they have to be kept safe. So grapes keep them happy. So they're very happy with that. Bird feeder is full of grapes and they can knock them out and eat them. They love playing. So even though they love food, they love playing with their food a lot more. So knocking the grapes out from the bird feeder keeps them occupied and happy for a bit until they're all there. Doesn't keep Alice, the white one, that happy though, because their pecking order means that those 2 are the 2 top chickens and she's not. So she's not allowed to play, as you'll see in a minute. See, did you see that? She's pecked out the way. So she's only left with the bits that fall out and are on the floor. And it seems to be a lot more pronounced now they're shut away, but I hope that's just my imagination. So I got them more things. I got them a peck toy and I got them snacks to eat, but between that they're running up and down. So there's a snack hanging from the side there, and they've worked out that if they can climb up they can reach it better, which I thought was rather clever. So that's keeping them quiet for a bit. They get a little bit fed up with that one because it's quite firm, so I'm going to have the largest chickens on the planet, I think, by the time I've finished feeding them. And then this is their favourite new toy. This is the peck toy, which they knock, and they seem to take it in turns. Well, the 2 top of the pecking order chickens take it in turn to bash it, and then they fall out and then they eat them on the floor. Alice, the white one, is only allowed to eat them off the floor. She gets pecked away if she tries to play with the new toy. I do feel sorry for her, but as you can see by her size, she's not suffering from it. But she hasn't laid an egg yet, so that might be why she's of such a large size. She doesn't use up any of her calories in egg production. And the floor is getting very muddy because they dig it up a lot. So I've had to spend even more money on buying in wood chip to put down on the floor to stop it getting quite so muddy. I'm sure they're not too worried about it, but when I come in there to clean it out, it's a little bit sticky, so I'm gradually covering wood chip over all of the floor. But I do miss my girls coming and knocking on the back door when it's raining, because they want to come in. So it's bye from us, and I hope this next video will be a little bit happier than this one. Bye from the girls, and bye from me.